Welcome to the Maritime and Coastguard Agency Video News Podcast, bringing you the latest stories from around the UK's coasts. In this edition, Chinese lanterns, delightful or dangerous? Chinese lanterns may look beautiful as they drift away into the night sky, but for coastguards and for farmers they present a real nuisance, but for different reasons. The National Farmers Union have joined with the Maritime and Coastguard Agency to get people to think before they launch Chinese lanterns over the coast or over the countryside.
People have weddings, parties and so forth, and they want to make a bit of an impression, and they light Chinese lanterns which look really good. Actually, they do really look good, and they drift away into the night sky, illuminated as they fly. The problem is, once they're released, they are totally uncontrolled, and they land in farmland and can hurt animals if they're eaten by the animals. When they're grazing, they pick up pieces of wire which go into their system through their stomach and actually punctures the rumen and causes them a lot of pain and can kill them. If they land in the summer, they can actually set crops alight, so you could have 50, 100 acres of wheat burning, which would be a danger not only to the crop but also to surrounding houses, people walking their dogs and footpaths and so forth. They really are a bit of a liability. The NFU are working hard on behalf of their members, but also working in conjunction with the Maritime and Coastguard Agency and generally trying to inform the public of the dangers of these devices.
3, 2, 1.
Chinese lanterns are becoming an increasing problem for us. In 2007 we had 9 reports of incidents caused by Chinese lanterns. In 2008 that increased to 49, and last year 2009 it increased dramatically to 347 incidents caused by Chinese lanterns. The problem with Chinese lanterns is they can be mistaken for distress flares. They come in various colours, many of them are red, and distress flares are also red, and we have members of the public reporting them when they're out on the coastline, seeing a Chinese lantern. They think it's a red distress flare, so they report it to the Coast Guard. Chinese lantern reports, when people think they're red flares, means we may have to send search and rescue resources such as Coast Guard rescue teams, lifeboats and very occasionally helicopters to investigate further. The advice to the public on using Chinese lanterns is, if you're going to use them near the coast, first of all think about using them near the coast. Do you really need to launch them near the coastline where they might blow out to sea and be reported as distress flares? Secondly, if you are going to use them near the coast, please contact the Coast Guard, tell them where you're going to launch them, give them a contact telephone number and inform the Coast Guard when you're launching them and when you're finished.